Hello everyone, welcome to the next lecture on the LaTeX research paper writing. Today we will discuss about how you can define and add the nomenclature in the LaTeX software. Myself Dr. Garg, working in the School of Mathematics, Thapar Institute, India. You can contact me, either of my email IDs are there, else simply follow this link for finding the more videos on the LaTeX are there. So what is the content behind this presentation is that we will discuss about what is the nomenclature, what is the package required for the nomenclature, what are the various syntax, how we can add the nomenclature into the table of content, how we can change the default title to the list of the symbols, abbreviation and many more, and how we can arrange these entries. So this nomenclature are very useful when you are writing the thesis or when you are writing the research paper, because whenever you are writing the research paper you have the so many symbols are there. So you are always try to write all those symbols in the one place, like alpha, integration and so on in the single place is there. So let's start with these videos are there. So the list of the abbreviations and the list of the symbols is very commonly used in many of the scientific documents. Here the document is called as your master thesis or your PhD thesis are there, as well as your reports, as well as your research paper. So this is a document meaning are there. So list of the abbreviations and symbols are most commonly used. How we can use them with the help of the LaTeX are there. So we have to use this package, NomenCL package. So that is called as the use package of this. So you have to write this nom package in your LaTeX file. So what we can see is that we will see how we can do that. So this video will explain how to can create, how we can customize, and how we can grouping the various symbols at a single place in the entire document. So this is the first syntax file you have to write in your LaTeX document, that is a document class article. This is the use package you have to use, begin document and the end document. So whenever you are trying to write the nomenclature, this is a basic syntax, that is we need the three things in order to write the nomenclature in the LaTeX. First one is called as the make nomenclature. Second one is this is called as the define nomenclature, and this one is the print nomenclature. So the first one is the make nomenclature. So this is generally be written in the preamble. So that is you have to write this in the preamble. So I hope all of you know that what is the preamble meaning in the LaTeX. Anything which are written in between the begin document and the document class is called as the preamble. So this is the make nomenclature you have to write in the preamble. Now once you are writing this, then the second thing is that you have to use this, that is defining the nomenclature. So there are the two syntax here. The first syntax is called as the symbol, whatever the symbol you want, and the second one is called as the description. For example, here I call as a C. I denoted C as the speed of the light. This instead of this you can also write here as dollar of the C, or else you can simply write the backslash and backslash of these curly braces, whatever you have write, this is in the form of the symbols are there. So nomenclature C represent for the speed of the light in the vacuum. So that's a symbol and the description. Similarly, you can define some another, like say H is called as the Planck's constant. Similarly, you can define some another. So instead of these curly braces, you can write as a dollar alpha equal as the say scalar constant are there. So and many more are there. So you can define anything are here depending upon this symbols as well as description notation. Once you are defining all these nomenclatures are there, then your task is to print the nomenclature. So you have to write here the command print nomenclature. So this command is used to print the nomenclature in the LaTeX file are there. So when you write all these three syntax in the LaTeX file, and once you will run this the output will be like here. You can see the heading will automatically be there as a nomenclature, alpha, C and H. You will be very surprised that look at that I firstly write C as the speed of light followed by H and then alpha, but the output is not in the same manner. The reason behind is that this is always be written in the form of the alphabetically. So you can see the C appears first and then of the H, so that's why C appears first and then here. So this is the mathematical symbol I denoted in the form of the dollar. So dollars will always be here. This is the mathematical symbol alpha. We will see again more when we add some more examples are there. So look at that, when I write here like say C is the speed of light, L is there, I denoted alpha, then gamma, then here and many more are there. So you can see the output like here. So we will see more in here. So but what will happen if you run this file in the first time? When you run this file first time in your LaTeX file, so it may happen that this output will not be appear, although there is no error appears, but the output will not be appears. So what will happen if your LaTeX output does not produce the list of the nomenclature while rest all the document will appear? Then you have to write this line, whatever I have written here, you have to write this line. Now the question arises is where you can write this line. You have to write this line before the document class article, like here. You have to write this line before the begin document and so on. So whatever now you can write here, look at that. I have write this line here. This is before the begin document. What you have to write this line before them, and then only you can produce this output in a systematic manner are there. Now second thing is that I can show you how you can add the nomenclature into the table of content, how you can change the default language also. So you can see this is the syntax we have discussed. So what you can do is you have to simply replace this line with this one, INTOC. INTOC means that's in table of content. This is the language are there. So look at that. I can change them here in the LaTeX file also. So what I can do is that I can change them INTOC, and firstly I can simply change the INTOC, and I can write here as a table of content. So if I run this file, so you can see that now the output will be here. You can see this is a, look at that nomenclature here, and the page number is 1 appears in the nomenclature side. You can see nomenclature 1, introduction, whatever I have defined here, section 3 sections are there, and so on. Now but the thing is that what is the meaning of the Spanish and all that are there. So firstly INTOC means adding the nomenclature to the table of content. You can see if I remove again for you in this INTOC, I can delete this one, and if I run this file, you can see in the table of content nomenclature will not appear. You can see that 1, 2, 3 conclusion, there is no nomenclature. But if you write here as INTOC also, and if you run them, you can see this nomenclature appears in the table of content. Now what is the meaning of this Spanish are there? That's a changing the language. You can change them by default, it's a English, because whatever the language you have installed in your PC. So the others are, you can use the Danish, French, German, Italic, and so on. What is the meaning of that? If you want to use the French language in your text, you have to use this package are there. For example, like here, I have used the table of content. You have to simply use I have used the INTOC, Spanish, and so on. And once you will run, you can see that now the nomenclature name, you can see the name is not a nomenclature. It's not English. It's a Spanish word. Look at that. If you look at that, this is the English are there, nomenclature. This is the English word, but I used as a Spanish. You can see in the table of content, it is also being the Spanish are there. On the other hand, if you remove them like a single, then your output will be like simple as a nomenclature. That's the English word is there. So you can see that if I write here as for you as a Spanish, you can see now it's English nomenclature appears. So if I run this file, you can see you can see nomenclature, whatever the symbol Spanish will pronounce like this way. Now how you can change this default title of the nomenclature? What is the meaning of that? So for right now this is output like this way, nomenclature. But if you want to use the list of the symbols in your thesis or in your document, how you can use them in this LaTeX are there. So what you can do that, there's a very simple, instead of the list of the symbol, you can also if somebody wants like abbreviation or assumptions, whatever, you can write here instead of them. So what is that? That's a very simple. So what you can do is you have to simply write this line, new command, no is the nomenclature, this is a nomenclature, name whatever you want, I call as the list of the symbols, and you have to, this will change the default title to this, and you have to write this in the preamble like here. What is the meaning of the preamble? Anything which is before the begin document. So you have to write this line, new command of this. So when you run this file, you will see the output like here. So make sure that student, one more thing is that like here, if I write if I copy this line for you if I write in the preamble here, so what you can do that if I run this file, you can see that here is the nomenclature. Now if I want to change them as a list of the symbol, you can see this is a list of the symbol, and table of content automatically we change them. But if you run this file, it will not be appear. You have to run 2 times. For example, if I say here I use as a beta, last number is my beta, but you can see in the output file is not be a beta. So if I run this file, you can see now it's a run here, but it will not appear as a beta. So if this will happen, you have to run 2 times. First time I run that, now you can see the beta appears in here. You can see the output, now the beta will appears. Similarly, if I say here as say 2 of a, 2a is a number, so it is not appear here. If I run this file, you can see it will not appears in the output file. So because I run first time, so you have to run one more time, so that it will be, you can see that 2a is a number appears. Now if you want to insert the some text in between them, like here, so since this is the list of the symbol you have defined, but if you want to write in this section, we want to study this, this and this, so how you can write that? So because this is the text you want to input them, so in order to define this, you have to use this command, recommand, nomenclature, preamble, whatever you want. In this section we state like here, whatever you want to write, you can write in this here. So this will be used where you have to use this just after the command, whatever you have to use list of the symbol. Why? Because you want this text after this list of the symbol. So that's why you have to write this command after the list of symbol, like here, whatever the here. So once you will write this line, and again you can run this file, you will see the output will be like here. In this section we stated some commonly used symbol within this. So this is a used when you are writing your thesis or whenever you are writing your research paper out there. Now how you can sort them? What is the meaning of the sorting? You can see that firstly I define as a C, but C will not be appear as a first number. After that I define as a H, H is not be the second number. You can see the beta is defined as a last number nomenclature, but beta is not be appear as a last number. It appear as a second number, the fourth number are. How they define, how they ordering them are there. So you can see this is there. So if you can see the output are here. So C is appear as a first, but C is appear as a second last number. How they can arrange them randomly? This is based on the phenomena. Like here, this is firstly this is arranged in the alphabetically, provided if there are any of the Greek symbols are there, like any of the things are the, like here this is A, this is these are the same things are there. So the first preference will always given in the uppercase. So this is the upper letter. So capital A and small a will be written as the first, followed by the small a and the small a. And since this is the alpha is my mathematical symbol, which is written in the form of the dollars, so it will appear as the first one. So since there is no other symbols are there, so that's why this appear as the first. And now you can see this is the plus sign, this is the mathematical Greek symbols are there, so it is followed by here. Then this is the mathematical here again too, so this is here, and the rest all are the alpha notations are there. You can see this is the C followed by H, this is A, this is A, and so on. Okay, again you can see if I define here as, say, I can write here one thing is for you like dollar of B, any value. So since it is written as a B, so according to the alphabet you can see where it will lie here. So I run one time, it will not appear. So you can see now you can see where is the B lie here. Why? Because I written in the form of the dollars. So that's a mathematical symbol. So it will appear as a gamma and B. But if you write here as a curly braces, like in this form, now it's not a mathematical symbol because it is not written the B, so it will lies before the C. You can see that if I run this file one more time, and you can see now it appears as after the A. You can see after the A is a B, then C, then H. Again if I write again one something more like C, I call as a E and denoted as a this are here. So you can see now it's a E, it's not as a dollar are there, so it will lies in between C and H. So you can see I will run this file. Now you can see C and E lies in between. But if you write this in the form of the dollar, then it will be it is a mathematical symbol, so it will be appears in form of here instead of writing C or H are there. So you can see E above are there. Now how you can arrange them in the sorting are there. So you can assign a number like here, like this will appear in the 7th position. Alpha is appear as a first number and so on. So once you will run, you can see the first number appear as a scalar, so it will appear as a 1. Second number appear as a Planck constant, and then now it is not be the alphabetical order. Now it's based on your sequence order. So you have to define these numbers in this nomenclature. So this is the way you can define and you can sort this nomenclature manually in your LaTeX document while writing the research paper or the thesis. We will see in the next class how we can define the indices in the LaTeX, like here. I think all of you know that how you can, this you have to use when you are writing your books or when you are writing your thesis. The last page of the thesis or the book will represent as a indices. Again, whether you can write in the alphabetically or you can write in the manually order. So that we will see in our next class. Till then, you can simply follow this channel, Dr. Harish Garg, and the playlist is a LaTeX help, where you can find the various videos related to this research paper writing in the LaTeX document. And you can find this video, this link on this YouTube channel here, Dr. Harish Garg. I hope you can enjoy this session too. Best of luck, students. Happy learning.